What's going on, guys? Rizap here again, Yuck Gaming. I'm back at you for the first time in about a week. I'm really excited to be bringing you some new content. We finally finished up our Colts offensive e-guide, and we're going to be putting it out over the course of this upcoming week. So far, what we found in Indianapolis's playbook is super effective. A lot of other people are running these plays as well, so I don't want to take credit for them. But I do need to show them to you because this playbook contains probably the most overpowered run scheme in Madden 16, and we're going to show it to you today. It's coming from the gun Y-trips HP weak formation. Again, Indianapolis Offensive Playbook. The play we're running right now is called shovel option. All right, I'm going to run it right now against a standard nickel cover 3, just for presentation purposes. You can go out and test it out against different defenses as you see fit. Where's your cover 3? There, cover 3, Scott. Alright, the best thing about this scheme is that you have a 3-headed running attack, and I'm going to demonstrate that over the course of the next couple minutes. So the first play that you need to know about is the shovel option. This is your base play. This basically, for no one who's seen this before, is I think this is a new play to Madden 16. I haven't really seen it before, and it's basically a pitch to the left side of the field. It's an option to the left side of the field. But the way it's run, there's a pulling guard, and the tight end also comes across. And you got a ton of options you can make here, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So here we take him upfield, and they read the running back, so we take it for a couple yards upfield with Marcus Mariota. Here we get it again, same exact thing. Important to know, when you play the computer can stop this play because they know how to make the reads. But when you play human players, see, there you go, we're going to break that for a touchdown. When you play human players, if they do not know how to make the adjustments, a lot of times they will just go right after the quarterback, and you will have a free space just like I showed you. Now the next thing, and probably the most important part of this whole scheme, is one of the quick audibles. So your quick audible for a run is inside zone. Now the best part about this inside zone run audible is that you can take this up the middle or you can bounce it out to the outside. And if you're playing Ultimate Team and you have a quick running back like a Jared McKinnon, or maybe you have an elite Jamal Charles or a Chris Johnson or somebody with some good speed. Oops, didn't mean to do that. If you have somebody with some good speed, you can get big yards on this play almost every single time you run it. So I'm gonna show you the audible. So I'll take it up the middle the first time. Alright, so we're gonna take it up the middle. There we go. We get great blocking upfield, and we get about almost 10 yards there. I'll show you the quick audible again. Alright, I'm gonna try to bounce this one outside for you. So I'm gonna take it outside. You see there, we get about 10-12 yards. You can really move the ball downfield with this. If you got a fast running back, there's really no limit to how far you can go with this. Look at that. That's like 20 yards. And like I said before, the play is so even. Like, you can run it left or right. They have to choose. It really takes the whole user out of the equation because, if you see them strong on one side, you can just switch it to the other, and if they're strong on both outsides, you can take it up the middle. If they're crashing the middle, you can pop it to either side. It's just by far the most effective run play I've seen so far. And like I said, if you're in MUT, you go out there and get yourself a somewhat mobile quarterback. I use Ryan Tannehill from it. He's a gold player, not expensive, and it's just super effective. Like, it's unbelievable, and you can really run it to either side without being stopped. I do want to cover a couple quick passes. Again, guys, you need to get into practice mode or in live games with this play and test it out. There's a ton of stuff. I get real creative with it. A lot of times when I'm playing online, this run is so demoralizing to my opponents that they'll end up, sending the house or taking guys out of zone, playing a lot of man coverage, and it gives me an opportunity to hit a lot of guys over the top. You got the stick audible as your top, where you just got to make the correct reads. That's a horrible throw. But once you get your quick reads down, or the correct reads down, you can really start to manipulate the defense however you want because of how effective the run is. You know, like I said too, especially if you're in mud, make sure you get some fast receivers because you're going to get a lot of one-on-one coverage here, especially with how effective the runs are. And let me cover one last part, which is probably my favorite audible out of it, is the PA read. I love the PA read out of this because it keeps the defense on the toes because of the inside zone, which you'll be using all the time. And you have a couple different options here. I like to take the X receiver, hot route him to an out route, and then smart route him. And once I smart route him, I like to make a snap throw on that break right there. The flat zone got out there that time. Does not always get out there. Let me see if I can show you one more time. So there we go. I change it to a 10-yard out. There you go. I make that snap throw. Hit him for a quick 10 yards. Let me show you one more thing too. This route that Delaney Walker's on, this drag route, is super effective. It's unbumpable, and it can cause a lot of problems for defenses like that right there. And really, guys, like I said, just make your reads here. You know, figure out what works best for you. Play around with it. There's some other good plays within the formation itself that you should take some looks at. Y corner is pretty good. There's a couple other interesting pass routes. There's a couple flood concepts you can use. And, you know, if you go to the huddle every time here when you're running this scheme, you can keep your opponent so off balance that they won't even know what's going on. And you just need to make the right reads. I hope you guys liked it. We got more coming up for you this week. We got the rest of the Colts offensive E-Guide, and we're also going to be putting out some MUT videos. We just completed the Style Master Challenge, and we're going to be showing you guys all a couple players you can pick up and add to your teams for cheap money to help you get the scores or the ratings you need for Style Master for those 90 overall teams. And we'll show you how to do it on a budget. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on our feed. Make sure you let us know if you want to see anything else or cover anything else, and we'll be happy to do it for you guys. All right, until next time, I'm Rizab, and this is Yuck Gaming.